Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I wanted to make a quick little video about the One Piece TCG. We recently just had our super pre-release here, and it was awesome. As you know, I am a Dragon Ball Super player, and I've dabbled in other card games. I dabble a little bit in the Digimon card game by Bandai, and the My Hero Academia card game, which is part of the Universes, if I remember correctly. But this is, I wanted to be there on day one for the One Piece game. Not only am I a little bit of a fan of One Piece, my roommate is a super fan, and he talked me into going. My friend Brent came along too. By the way, my roommate's name is Jimmy, so for future reference. The three of us went, and there were about 13 players at the super pre-release. Everyone picked red, green, and purple. Myself and one other person picked blue, and we were the two finalists. Blue v blue mirror match, and I ended up winning. Barely. It was a really tough game. All my matches were super close to the wire, and I won. And because I won, I got this guy, the gold stamped winner promo. Sorry if it's not going to focus in really well on it, but this thing is freaking awesome. It's been shooting up in value, but I don't think I'm going to sell it. I could, but I think it's a really cool memento of that day that I came to a pre-release for a card game and won. Like, I rarely win my locals Dragon Ball Super tournaments here. But like the first time, I learned how to play the game literally the night before and really understood the rules during that tournament. And it was so cool. I won with the Crocodile blue deck, like I said, and I'm a blue player in Dragon Ball Super, so it just felt very familiar to me, and it was such a fun experience. And I'm super excited actually for this card game. I think it's going to be a really good competitor in the local scene, but the problem I'm worried about is just, while it is exploding in popularity and there's a lot of positivity with the game, there's also been a lot of issues. Unfortunately, there's been a lot of shady store owners that say the winner stamp card has gone missing, or they never got it in their tournament case, which is absolutely ridiculous. Every case that was sent had one of these. So more than likely the store owners took the card because they know it has a lot of value, and they probably sold it to make extra money. Other people allowed the first few people that arrived at the scene to buy literally all the starter decks, so that other competitors who wanted to play couldn't, because there were no starter decks. Our store in particular made sure every single person got their starter deck to play, and at the end of the night, the top 8 got to pick, if they wanted to buy any more. But in my event, everyone was super nice, and they didn't want to make sure they wanted to make sure that no one that wanted to buy like one additional one was left out. Myself, I personally bought the purple deck. My roommate Jimmy, who played with red, picked up green, and my buddy Brent, who also picked up who started with green, picked up red. So pretty much we got all the decks we wanted. I didn't really care to buy any more, and it was a very fun environment. But unfortunately, doesn't seem like the case for a lot of other people. I can go on here. Apparently, a lot of people that went to these events were being charged up the ass to get these starter decks. Some were up to $60 per starter deck, when the retail value is only about $12 to $15. Some stores were selling them at $20 a piece. One guy in the comment section on the One Piece Facebook page mentioned he spent $120 on 2 decks, which is insane. Another comment I read was a gentleman who apparently runs his shop, and said that he had to pay essentially $10 per deck to get them in, so he couldn't sell them at $12 or $13 because he said it wouldn't have made enough of a profit, so he had to sell them for more. Which, if that's true, that's insane that he had to pay that much per deck. But you know, I'm trying to think of other things I heard about. Store champs deciding draws by saying how many, like checking who has the most cards in their deck at the time of when time is called. That's absolutely insane, because depending on who goes first, you know, they lose, because they're going to automatically have less cards in their deck. And it just seems like a lot of scalpers and resellers came in and bought the product and are selling it at absorbent prices. I hope that's the right word I used. Absorbent prices. And it's just, unfortunately, recent years, scalpers and resellers have just made collectibles, whether it's cards, toys, Funkos, game systems, all that has become much more difficult to, you know, get your hands on at a reasonable price if you're not quick enough, because scalpers will come in and ruin everything, and I will die on that hill. If you're a scalper, you suck. Find a way to make money a different way. But you know, getting away from that, talking about the positives of this event. Everyone was super nice while we all are learning the rules of the game as we play. It was super fun. Shout out to Dark Vassal Gaming in Cedar Falls, Iowa. My buddy runs the shop, and he put on an amazing scene. Jordan, you're a rock star. And it was just a fun time. And my roommate and I have been playing this game every day since then. And it's so much fun. I'm still undefeated, by the way. It's a great time. And I'm looking at this card in my hands right now. You know, it's so cool to be at the start of a brand new card game, and I really do hope my local scene for this gets bigger. Dragon Ball Super in my area is not very big. We have maybe like 8 or 10 people at most that we can get together for these multiple events at different stores around the state. But I'm really hoping One Piece can expand, because while I'm not as big of a fan of One Piece as I am Dragon Ball, the card game is super fun. It's a weird mixture of Digimon and Dragon Ball Super. It's a middle ground. It's not as easy as Digimon, but not as complicated as Dragon Ball. And I'm really excited to see what the game, turns into. It doesn't come out until December, which is crazy, but I'll keep practicing, and hopefully the game can get big around here, and I can play this as a side game. But anyway, I just want to talk about my experiences with the One Piece TCG. I'm filming this on October 3rd, 2 days after the store champs, or the pre-release, or super pre-release. I love it so far. I really hope it gets better. Let me know what you guys think of the game, if you've had a chance to play it, if you've got the cards, if you've tried to get the cards and can't because of scalpers. You know, let's talk about it. Like, leave some comments down below. Thank you guys so much for watching this. You have a wonderful rest of your night. Take care.